Next we're gonna go over a similar turn to the last one, but it's where we pinch the head. The guy kind of doesn't want to give us that arm, so we're gonna step in front, pinch the head, and then use a very similar technique to the last move I just showed in that last clip. So we'll have this guy go face the same way. He's gonna face this way. Again, we're getting this near wrist off the breakdown. We reach underneath, and a lot of times we'll just kind of go like that. If you watch the last clip, we were working on driving, pressuring through on our toes, and as he fights back, we pull this out. Now this time he's really not gonna let me, he doesn't want me to take it out, so he kind of fights it, and we get it on his back, okay? So I get it up out on his back, and now I'm gonna walk in front, okay? I keep this pressure, I'm keeping heavy weight. I'm gonna step and I'm gonna block his head, pinch his head, right here. So I step up front, I pinch the head. And what happens here, most guys are going to come up to their knees, okay? They don't like this, they come up to their knees. They're not gonna stay flat. So right here, I've got, again, just like we've had, the same position. Hand on the forearm, other one on the wrist, and I'm gonna keep this tight to my chest. Okay, and I'm gonna lean forward, because if I start leaning back, the ref's gonna hate this. Okay, so I can't lean back, the ref will not like it. So I'm squeezing the head with my legs, and I'm gonna keep my chest forward, and I'm gonna start leaning this way. I'm pulling this across here, and I'm really pinching his head tight. Okay, I wanna squeeze that head to make it uncomfortable. And once I get to kind of where he starts to tilt, I rotate, swisher my ankles out here, as I punch this arm deep to that far shoulder, and I sit back, and we drive through to the finish. Okay, we'll do a different angle here. So we get, again, this 2-on-1, we're pressuring. I'm sitting hard to pull this out, but he's fighting it, so we end up right on his back. So now I step out front, okay? I'm gonna pinch his head with my knees, and I'm not doing it right now, but when in a match, right, we're squeezing as hard as we can with our knees, make it really uncomfortable for this guy. He's gonna want to come to his knees. We get this right to the chest. We pull this arm, the elbow to our chest to keep it tight, and I lean forward, okay? Again, because if I do this, the ref's gonna stop us. We gotta be past 90 this way, okay? And I start drifting across, just like we did in the last move. This arm gets pulled across the back. Now once you kind of see his weight start to shift, I'm gonna swish my ankles, and I'm gonna punch this hand to this far shoulder. And as I sit to my hip, it's kind of all in one motion. So I go here, and then I scoop the head, sag my hips, and finish. We'll go this angle now. So we get our near wrist, okay? Pressure through. Again, we always sit hard to try and pull it out, but a lot of times he's gonna fight us and we're gonna end up here. We step over the top. Again, when I do this, my weight's driving onto him. I'm not just walking casually up there. I'm keeping heavy on him. As I pinch that head, then I can kind of be loose with it, because I've got him pinned here. Now he's gonna come up to his knees, and right as he comes up, I'm pulling this tight to my chest and leaning forward. I'm gonna start bringing this across, okay? And then again, everything punches. You'll see from this angle, my ankles swish, and as I'm pinching his head, that's gonna kind of turn his head, okay? As I sit through, and I drive to my finish. Again, on the finish, I'm sagging my hips back and low, squeezing the head, chest on chest. So that is a head pinch bar arm.